There are two words we're about to say that some of you will know immediately and probably won't like. Jade Helm.
It's the name of a big military training happening this summer in Utah and other western states, and the conspiracy theories are running wild.
Fox 13's Max Roth joins us in studio to explain why. And Max, some say this is really a bad thing.
Yeah, Bob, Jade Helm 15 is a 2-month special operations training that will take place in 7 states, 5 primarily, in the southwest United States, including in Utah. It goes from July 15th to September 15th. The military says, yes, this is a big training, so they want people to know about it, so they're not worried if they see special operations troops and helicopters in certain areas. But online, media on the far right sees it as unconstitutional at best and at worst.
This is an effort to see who's going to be on their side, how they can get us accustomed to seeing the military with a very large footprint, a very large presence.
The website InfoWars is full of reports on Jade Helm 15. They were talking about this map created for the exercise that has labels for different states in it. And you saw that Utah was in red. Bright red meant hostile on that map. Now, the people who are upset by this say U.S. Special Operations troops, like these Navy SEALs in this Defense Department video, are training in America in order to intervene in domestic affairs. Now, the controversy has been most intense in Texas, where military units will practice blending in cities and towns. Fox 13 contacted the Special Ops Command to find out what will happen in Utah, and they say the only activity here will be maneuvers on private lands. We asked them, why is Utah included in Jade Helm? Their answer, Utah is included in the exercise in order to replicate potential terrain that our soldiers may find themselves operating in overseas. We asked, what is the context for Utah's hostile label on the map that has been publicly distributed? And their answer, the hostile label was part of the exercise design. It is fictional and is not intended to represent any belief that the state of Utah is hostile. We asked, where will Jade Helm operations be happening in Utah? Their answer, a small portion of the training exercise will take place on pre-coordinated private property volunteered by landowners in Carbon and Emery counties. Now, we also took our questions to the Utah National Guard.
Oh, goodness, no. This is simply an opportunity for them to train in a battlefield environment that emulates something overseas. And we cannot recreate this on the small space of a training facility like Camp Williams or Dugway.
Utah's stance really different from that in Texas, where the governor's actually told the National Guard there to watch this exercise with some suspicion. Well, the Special Operations Command has been very specific in saying they have arranged all of the training with private landowners in Utah. They say there will be operations in other states where the Special Ops troops are essentially practicing acting like special agents, sneaking into a foreign country. Bob?
Now, Max, are folks like you and me, local people, are we going to notice something going on during this exercise?
Well, probably not unless you have a cabin tucked away in Carbon or Emery County that I haven't heard about. And if you have, you haven't invited me over. But otherwise, it is primarily going to be in central Utah, Carbon and Emery counties, they say. They say, though, if you live in that area, don't be surprised to see helicopters and ground vehicles sometime between July and September. Planners, observers, and commanders will likely book a lot of local hotel rooms as well. So if you see some particularly fit and serious-looking tourists, it might be them.
A word to the wise. Max, thank you so much.
Alright guys, I'll leave the link below. Y'all go there and check this article out yourself. It's basically saying the same thing the video said. The only question I have is why they trying so hard to discredit everybody that questions this military exercise. Regardless of what you believe, if you just question it, because it throws up red flags. They trying to downplay it left and right. I've seen it time and time again where the media's downplaying it left and right, making people sound like they crazy or right-wing nuts or conspiracy theorists. I'll leave it for you to decide. Have a good day and God bless.